Allow yourself now to close your eyes if your eyes are not closed. Now settle into your body, reconnect with your heart, just letting yourself come back into your heart, feeling the pulse of your heart, and imagining that there's a little ball of red light that's pulsing at the center of your heart. And it's pulsing out now. It's getting bigger and bigger in terms of its radiant energy. So allowing it to have its own little etheric body that's radiating out. So it's moving through your heart and it's clearing any blockages. Just think about any prejudices that want to come out and be cleared. Are there any religious groups, either that you're aware of, known or unknown, that you have certain biases about? Notice if anything comes up in terms of generalizations that you make about certain races or ethnic groups. And it can be even your own ethnic group, that you make generalizations about that separate you from others. That's what I'm wanting you to invite you to look at. What beliefs do I have about tribes that are not my own? That can be political tribes, that can be religious tribes, that can be even different health modalities that are different than a path that you're following. And just notice what wants to come up, where there are prejudices, biases, limiting beliefs, whatever you want to call them. Just allowing yourself to get in touch with anything that you're aware of that separates you from other groups of people. I'm looking at this in terms of actual groups rather than individuals. And just notice what wants to be fleshed up and sent into the light. As you allow that pulsing energy in your heart to expand out, let that love go right into those beliefs and let them be released. Let Mother Earth, and another way to do this also is to send it down your legs, into your feet, down into Mother Earth, because she knows how to transmute all of it. So she can take all of your duality, let me just put it that way, duality thinking that separates you from being able to truly experience yourself as part of the global tribe. I had a client say to me recently that she thought I was against, AA. And what was happening was that she was having dreams, and it was coming through her, in which she was feeling that she had outgrown AA and was, wanting to project this onto me. And I said, absolutely, I don't have I actually feel that there's a lot that program has to offer people, but it's not for everyone. So I hold that people have their own recovery from addiction in terms of their own journey. And I respect everyone's journey, including the anonymous programs. So you might look at, it can be a lot of different ways in which we can judge ourselves or others. And what may be happening too is as you're outgrowing something, there may be a group, that you've been identified with in the past that doesn't serve you anymore. That's no longer viable for you. give yourself permission without making them wrong in any way to really say goodbye, if that's what you need to do. So there's many different aspects of this that allow us to come into the global family. Sometimes we have to let a lot of people go in our life in order to be a space to step into a new family. In my meditation this morning, because this new moon energy is in the house that rules home and family for me, I was asking, because I've lost so many family members, for spirit to that I am attracting now new family members who really feel like soul family for me. So you may find yourself wanting to do that. You may have that intention if you'd like to draw and attract in during this new moon, this energy, and throughout this month, people who represent for you new family, soul family, who feel like a resonance that when you're with them, you feel, I've come home. I feel at home when I'm with this person or when I'm with this group of people. They feel like my new family. And it doesn't mean you have to let go of your biological, family of origin at all. I'm not suggesting that. But I'm just suggesting that you may expand, that your heart is calling to send that love out to a bigger sphere of influence of what family may be now. And then the last piece of this is an intention to create for all of us to really come together now, to hold an intention for all of us, all over the world, beginning to identify with the global family. That this is who we, not that we can't love our families and love the people who are in our lives right now, who we think of as family, but to expand our energy to the world and begin to hold an intention that we are now stepping into that unified consciousness of global family, allowing yourself to really feel this, feel yourself resonating with a higher, expansive consciousness of what family means, so that the farthest reaches of the planet are included in your intention for what family is. That what we're, in my book, The LifeQuake Miracle, the 7th stage, which is the last stage of the LifeQuake model, it's an evolutionary model for change, is all about stepping into the global family. So to really allow yourself to have this high level of consciousness, to move into 5th dimension reality out of the 3rd dimension that is falling away right now, it requires more a unified consciousness to really be, changing wherever we feel separate, wherever we make ourselves separate from others, letting that go. Just keep being a witness to your mind, wherever it wants to separate in any way from other people. Just having as an intention, maybe there's a good reason why this person is doing or saying or being how they are. If we give people the shadow, the doubt, the ability to actually, doubt your own assumptions and allow them to, be who they are, you completely dissolve all that separation energy when we do that. When we actually allow people to have a different point of view, a different who they are, while at the same time seeing ourselves inside them. So if we see ourselves, if we hold an intention right now with everyone in every country around the world as part of us, that we are made of the same material. We are all humans evolving into a new species. And if we can hold the intention for love throughout the entire world, to the farthest reaches of the planet, to the Aboriginal tribes, to all the people around the world, who are going through suffering and pain, who have lost their faith that humanity is a good place to be, to allow yourself to send light there, send light into every place on the planet where someone has lost hope, both in this country and all over the world, to bring light and love. And now allowing yourself to experience the fullness of that, experiencing your energy again moving out, so that we're now moving it from 6 feet in every direction, as I have often talked about, this 6 feet in every direction being your etheric body, now allowing this to expand out to the entire planet, feeling your energy now going out farther and farther into your city, beyond your city, to your state, feeling that your energy of love transmuting into your country, feeling the energy of your love moving throughout the entire country that you live in, and then extending that all over the planet, so that your love is wrapping around the entire globe now. And through our intention, we are a global family. We are family to one another. Just have that be your intention, and hold that intention throughout this entire month, throughout this entire year, that we now step into this evolutionary mandate to experience ourselves as part of this global family now.